Penrose of Parchments is a noble house from Parchments in the Stormlands. They are one of the main houses sworn to the Baratheons of Storm's End, and before them the Storm Kings of House Durandon. Their blazon is a tennant, 2 quills, crossed argent. It is said their words are, "Set down our deeds." We do not currently have very many sources for their early history before the conquest of Aegon and House Targaryen. Thus, we cannot determine the house's exact origins, or if they are of first men or Andal descent. However, given that many of the houses of the Stormlands start off as first men, then later married and mixed with the Andals after countless wars and battles, it is safe to assume they likely come from a mix of first men and Andal origin, like so many other houses of the Stormlands. During the Targaryen era of Westeros, after the Dance of the Dragons, Lord Ronald Penrose marries Princess Aelena Targaryen, the daughter of King Aegon III Targaryen, and his second wife, Queen Daenerys Velaryon, during the reign of King Daeron II Targaryen. It was her second marriage after the death of her first husband, Ossifer Plum, on their wedding night. While officially, Ronald sat on the small council of King Daeron II as Master of Coin, it is widely known and documented that Aelena performed the duties of the office, and even sat in on the council in his place a majority of the time. Ronald and Aelena would go on to have 4 children. Sometime before he took the throne in 209 AC, Lady Elenor Penrose wed Prince Aerys Targaryen, who would become King Aerys I Targaryen. He never showed any interest in getting her with child, instead shunning her bed. Rumours had it that Aerys never even consummated their marriage. When Aerys eventually ascended to the throne as King Aerys I, his small council urged him to put Elenor aside and marry another more to his taste, hoping that Aerys' behaviour was caused by a dislike of his wife. However, King Aerys would not listen, and so Elenor remained his wife. Queen Elenor would pray at the great scepter Baelor daily, beseeching the mother above to bless her with a child. Aelena and Aerys would have no children. During the First Blackfyre Rebellion, House Penrose remained loyal to House Targaryen. At the crossing of the Mander, Ser Quinton Bull slew all of Lady Penrose's sons, except for the youngest, whom he spared as a favour to the lady. Later, in 209 AC, Sir John Penrose fought in the tourney at Ashford Meadow, where he unhorsed Sir Tybolt Lannister, but then later lost the duel. During the timeline of the main book series, during A Clash of Kings, at the onset of the War of 5 Kings, although he has raised banners for King Renly Baratheon, Lord Penrose welcomed Davos Seaworth when he comes as a messenger from his liege lord Stannis Baratheon, and notably treats him well. Later during the war, the banner of House Penrose can be seen at Renly's camp beneath Bitterbridge. Ser Cortnay is completely bald, with a red, spade-shaped beard and weathered face. An older man, he is a well-seasoned commander and stubborn. Brienne of Tarth and Davos Seaworth considered Cortnay to be a brave man. Cortnay is fond of Edric Storm, Robert Baratheon's bastard son raised at Storm's End with Cortnay, the boy being a ward and more like a son to him. As Renly Baratheon marches towards King's Landing, Stannis Baratheon lays siege to Storm's End, held by Cortnay. As the castle has a strong garrison and is well provisioned and held by the seasoned commander, Renly's lords encourage him to continue towards the capital, though Renly refuses to decline Stannis' challenge. However, Renly dies before giving his brother battle. Cortnay sends out ravens with a plea for help in breaking Stannis' siege, offering to bend the knee to whomever they sent in his aid. He demanded to see Renly's corpse before later opening the gates of Storm's End. Cortnay parleys with Stannis and his lords beneath the walls. Stannis demands that Cortnay turn over the castle and Robert Baratheon's bastard, Edric Storm, but Cortnay refuses, instead tossing his glove at Stannis and challenging him to single combat. Stannis refuses this, and Cortnay tells him to elect a champion, insulting those who have joined Stannis after having sworn allegiances to Renly. Rather than risk losing the duel, Stannis warns Cortnay that he will take the castle only by storm, a threat to which Cortnay replies, reminding Stannis of Storm's End's name, and that Stannis should know more than anyone else that Storm's End is difficult to take, after he once held it during a siege in Robert's Rebellion. After the parley, Stannis tells Davos Seaworth that Melisandre has seen Cortnay's death in her flames of the future. That night, Stannis sends Davos and Melisandre to have the Castellan assassinated by one of Melisandre's shadows. After his death, Lord Cortnay's lieutenant, Lord Elwood Meadows, immediately gives up the castle and Edric Storm. And as of now, that is all we currently know of House Penrose.